Hello, this is just a short introduction on how to search for satellite data and process satellite data on EVDC platform. So first of all, you need to make sure that you are logged in. If you don't have credentials, please contact us here and we should be able to issue credentials for you. Otherwise, go to search satellite data, and as you can see, there's a form here. You can select amongst the few satellites here. Currently we have a full coverage and global coverage for Sentinel 5P and LU's data. We have a partial coverage for Sentinel 1, 2 and 3. So let's select, for example, Sentinel 5. As you can see, the instrument was pre-populated as there's only one instrument for this satellite. If, for example, a satellite like Sentinel 3 has more than one instrument, you can actually filter them using that field. So let's go back to Sentinel 5P. The timeliness option is actually specific to Sentinel 5P products and allows you to select or filter and get only near real-time data or offline data or reprocessed data products. So let's say we are interested in near real-time data only. Then we can select, we can filter even more by selecting a specific product type that we are interested in. So let's say we might be interested in NO2. We can also select the processor version here. On the right hand side here you can see the map. It can be used to either select a point of interest or a polygon of interest for your search. So let's say, maybe let's pick up the Madagascar and place a point here and let's try running the search. So as you can see, these are the search results, and we visualize the coverage, the spatial coverage of the search results here on the globe. That can be inspected and confirm that the coverage is correct. After clicking it, you can actually have a preview of what type of products are in this particular location of clicking. Sometimes the tiles are overlapping, so you can get an idea of what's available in a particular point that's been clicked. So here are the search results, and from here you can either directly download the file just by clicking it. As you can see, in this case, in case of Sentinel 5P products, you would download directly a netcdf file, which means that it can be opened by software like Panoply for further inspection. Otherwise, we can save our search in two different ways. We can just click save search, and it will save all the items that were returned as a part of that query. Or if you want to be more selective, we can actually handpick products that we want to be saved from this particular results and click save searches. And that will take you to what we call my EVDC section here. So here in my saved searches section, you can preview your past saved searches, and so this is the last one that we've added. As you can see, it doesn't have label yet, so let's say we want to call it Madagascar, and from here that icon will take you directly to the processing section of the application. So what happens basically, it takes the items that were saved as a search and allows you to process the files. So what happens here is we expose for the users a tool called HARP. Some of you might know it already or use it. It's a command line tool that's been used for processing and collocating satellite data with the CalVal data sets. And as you can see, we can directly access some of the commands or interactively access some of the commands. So harp check command is used to verify the correctness of the file, to validate the file, and you can use it basically just to as a general check if file has correct format. Then the harp dump. It's quite similar to the netcdump command, which means that it just outputs all the variables and attributes and dimensions from the netcdf file. So these are just interactive preview commands that you can use to initially inspect the files and verify that they are correct. Then from there, if you want to apply the actual processing algorithms, you have a few options here that follow the commands available as a part of the harp tool. The most common command is harp convert, and harp convert is a very universal command that allows you to apply different types of operations, so-called harp operations, on the file. So what we exposed here, as you can see, there's a section that appears here with a list of predefined harp operations, and these operations are actually something that you can define yourself using my EVDC section and selecting my harp operation. So once you try to add harp operation, you will have an access to the contextual documentation. So whenever you pick one of the functions available as so-called operations, you will see the context here and a syntax. So let's say we will pick something simple. We will pick keep operation, which retains certain variables and drops all the other variables. So if you want to filter certain variables, we can try to do that here. So let's say we want to keep only latitude and longitude here. As we're writing here, we can confirm that syntax that appears here is exactly the same as in documentation. So this is just this is a very useful guide that you can confirm that this is actually a command with the right syntax. So once you have your new operation defined, you can go back to the searches and again access the processing page and select harp convert again, and your defined operation is available here. You can just select it. Once it's selected, you can just hit run command, and that will take you to the orders page. And here we can see our search query that we labeled Madagascar, awaiting for being processed. If you click that button here, you can inspect the individual jobs. So it's one job per file. The status at the moment is submitted, which means they have been sent into the queue. We have only 2 files, so it didn't take long to process them. We can inspect again, and this time we have status complete, result success, and we have a download links, direct download links here. We can also use bulk download to download all the files that are being part of the given order. So I will try to open one of the files using my panoply viewer. Okay, so we can confirm here that our harp operation succeeded because we wanted to exclude all the variables that are not latitude or longitude. So that's how you search, process, and download files on the EVDC platform. Thank you.